Bold truth: a massive shredded cheese recall shows how widely contamination can ripple through everyday food, touching dozens of labels across 31 states and Puerto Rico. Here's a clear, expanded rewrite that preserves all key facts and adds helpful context for beginners. A voluntary recall is underway for more than 250,000 cases of shredded cheese distributed across 31 states and Puerto Rico due to potential metal fragment contamination, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA. The recall, issued by Great Lakes Cheese Company, covers over 1 million bags of shredded cheese, including mozzarella and various Parmesan blends. It also affects store-brand products such as Aldi's Happy Farms line and Publix Italian 6 cheese blend. For a complete list of affected products, UPC codes, batch numbers, sell-by dates, and the states involved, see the FDA's detailed listing at https://www.accessdata.fda.gov/scripts/irs/?event=97827. In a Q&A with Northeastern Global News, Darren Detweiler, a professor at Northeastern University and a leading food safety policy expert, explains why this recall spans so many products and what metal contamination can do to consumers. He notes that metal fragments can enter foods during production when any part of the machinery wears down or loosens, think shredded cheese moving along conveyors, or packaging being sealed by metal components. Even a single broken blade or loose bolt can release tiny metal pieces into the product stream. How does metal contamination happen in food production? Food plants rely on heavy, fast-moving equipment made of stainless steel to shred, transport, and package products. If a blade wears, a bolt loosens, or a part fails, metal fragments can accompany the product. Any food processed with mechanical equipment can be exposed to metal fragments from worn or broken components. This risk spans cereals, frozen vegetables, ground meats, baked goods, candy, and other ready-to-eat items. Plants use metal detectors, X-ray machines, and magnets to catch fragments, but no system is perfect. When a metal piece is found, many brands choose to pull entire lots to protect consumers. What are the potential dangers of metal in food? The FDA classifies this recall as Class 2, meaning the chance of serious harm is remote but not impossible. Possible effects include mouth injuries like scratches or cuts, chipped teeth, throat or digestive tract injuries, abdominal pain, and in rare cases, internal bleeding. Larger or sharper fragments can cause more serious harm. The practical recommendation is simple: do not eat the affected product, discard it or return it for a refund. Why did this recall impact so many shredded cheese products? Many store brands are produced in the same few large facilities. A single cheese processor may manufacture dozens of private label cheeses, similar to a single bakery making cookies for multiple stores. If a production line has an issue during a given window, every brand that used that line in that period can be affected. Great Lakes Cheese Company is one of the nation's largest cheese manufacturers, which explains why the recall's reach extends across 31 states and multiple retailers. Context from recent recalls underscores how intertwined the supply chain can be. For instance, in August 2023, Great Lakes Cheese Company recalled over 7.2 million pounds of cheese due to incorrect refrigeration instructions on packaging. In May 2024, Schreiber Foods recalled more than 830,000 units of cream cheese spreads because of potential salmonella concerns. Why are recalls described as voluntary? Most U.S. food recalls are voluntary, but that does not mean they are optional. The FDA typically identifies a problem, such as contamination, mislabeling, or undeclared allergens, provides evidence to the company, and strongly advises a recall. The company is then responsible for implementing corrective actions and reporting progress to the FDA. Companies tend to comply because it protects consumers and reduces liability by demonstrating responsible action to regulators. It also helps in interactions with insurers if a customer sues. Although labeled voluntary, this process is a coordinated public health effort. If a company refuses, federal authorities can escalate with public warnings, detentions, and seizure of the product, or, in rare cases, use statutory authority to mandate a recall. Bottom line: true food safety isn't measured by the absence of recalls but by how quickly and transparently companies respond when problems arise. If you purchase shredded cheese from affected brands, check the FDA listing for the latest recall details and follow guidance on returning or disposing of any products you may have.